Hey everyone, Steve here, and today we're going to do an unboxing of the FF-X7 Core Fighter. This is part of the UC Hardgraph line by Bandai, and it's number 7 in the line, and the scale is 1/35th, and this was released in 2011. So now that I've finished the Nemo, this will be my next project. This is going to be an entry into the Big Spring contest over at Scale Model Addicts, and it's going to be in the sci-fi category, even though it is technically an aircraft, but it's not based in reality, so I think sci-fi is a better fit for it. Here we got the pictures of the figures this kit comes with, and I believe this is a description of what's included and a description of the core fighter itself. 1/35th scale, 231 millimeters by 175 millimeters. I believe that's talking about the finished size of the core fighter. As you can see, it's on an Action Base 2, and it's quite a bit larger than it, so it's going to be quite big when it's finished. Here we've got pictures of like the missiles that can attach to this kit, and the missile pod is here that can open up. The cockpit with the figure, it's got some very nice detail in there, and the controls have some nice detail, but I think that's actually a sticker. And everything this kit comes with. The suggested retail price of this is $4,500, but Hobbylink Japan, where I got this, is selling it for, I believe, 3,600 yen, but last time I checked they had just sold out, so I got this just in time. More description. It's talking about the RX-78 and some nice pictures of this. Very expertly painted. I don't know if I can do it that well. A lot of very nice weathering and details and stuff. This is going to be completely out of my realm of expertise. I've never built anything in 1/35th scale, and I've never built an aircraft, so a lot of firsts for me. I think I'll just take it slow and work through it. So, enough chit chat, let's get to what comes in the box. So, we can take a quick look at the manual. Right off the bat, you get some technical drawings of the parts and pieces of this kit. I think these are used for designing the plastic model. Here are the runners. Not very many, but there's some very large pieces. You're going to start by building the figures. You get Amuro and Shayla, I believe her name is. And you build the cockpit first. I have watched some videos of aircraft building, and usually they build the cockpit first, paint it all up, and then assemble it and mask it all off, and then paint the rest of the aircraft. But I don't know if I'll need to do that, because I don't know how many seam lines I'll need to remove, if any. Actually, I might need to remove this seam line here. That's probably going to be pretty bad, but most of these other ones will probably be pretty easy to get away with, but we'll see. and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it's good to get a sense of the construction. I'm going to try to light it, but I don't know if I can. Here we've got the fin part, I believe. And here I see a little piece that is supposed to be a light. So I do think I can light that. It would be pretty easy to run a couple wires through that piece, but it's just, I got to get to know the model before I even consider doing it, because I have no idea what's possible. The missiles. Here we've got the painting guide. I'll probably use the same paints I used on my version Canopy RX-78. Here are the figure color guides. That's going to be another challenge, is painting those figures to look half as good as what they look like in this manual. And now we're getting to the larger assembly, so there are some pretty big pieces in this kit. So it should be pretty easy to pop a few LEDs, or to actually Dremel out some of this or cut out some of that and put an LED behind it so it kind of lights up. We'll see. And the wings, I would need to light that little piece up there, but that doesn't look like it's possible. I think that's one solid piece. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just one solid piece, so we'll have to get really creative to be able to light that. And I think that's about it. Shows you how to assemble the landing gear and how to transform it. How to open up the missiles and attach the missiles and stuff. And yeah, so it does transform into the core block. If you wanted to actually do that, I don't think anybody who actually wants a 1/35th core fighter really cares if it can transform or not, but it's a nice thing. It's, as far as I can tell, this is just a blown up version of the core fighter you get in like the version 2. And you do get color variations options. I mean, you can paint it up in the G3 colors if you wanted to. It does give you decals for this, for both versions. On the box here, it talks about a couple different variations. I don't know the difference between these two. Maybe, like, I can't think of one. Maybe the manga version is different. I haven't read it, so I don't really know, but there's some variations in the decals between these two, and they're talking about UC 0079, and both of these I just don't know which is which, like, or where each of these are from, and the G3 color version as well. So let's get on to the parts and pieces. Here we've got a runner of the white parts, the missiles, and the body, and some like panels here. So there's a good amount of panel line details and stuff. I'm just gonna have to be very careful sanding this. I'm actually going to use a very, very fine grit to very lightly create some micro scratches for using my primer with to promote adhesion, because I don't want to sand down any of this detail because it's very shallow. So I don't want to sand that down too much and fill it up with primer, because that would suck. Here we've got the Canopy molded in this smoky clear plastic. You get same color part for the control panel, so that actually would make it pretty easy to light that, because somewhere else there's a piece I'll snap over this piece here, and we got a couple visors for the figures, and I'm not quite sure what that part is for, but it's another clear part. Here we've got a runner with, it's pretty close to black, but it's a little off, so it looks like more of a NATO black. We've got the hitch thing, trailer hitch, parts of the canopy. Oh, here's that piece that goes over the clear part for the control panel, and the wheels. On the other side we've got the figures. So that's my thumb. So the figures are going to be about 2.5, maybe like 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Some decent detail. Here we've got a runner of the red parts, some very large pieces. That's my hand. So it's a pretty large piece. Just the bottom side section, and just some other panels and stuff. This color is very bad. It's like a maroon red. And we all know the RX-78 has this like bright red color, so it's not even close. Here are the blue parts. Not very many, but there are some. It's mostly the cockpit here. So here are the two side parts. Nope, this is the top section here. This is the front panels here, I believe, and the bottom. So, pretty cool. And the last baggie of runners, we've got the tail fin, this part here. Can't really see it there. So pretty easy to run a couple wires through that, but oh, so it does look like the wings are 2 pieces. Maybe I just overlooked that detail. So I will need to cut that out, that detail out there, and somehow put like a tiny little surface mount LED in there to light those 2 sections. There's a front and back one. That's going to be a challenge if I do try to do it. I've got a couple ideas actually, but we'll see. And you also get water slides, which is excellent because there's no other place you'll be able to get water slides for this kit. It's just not common enough for any third-party people to make water slides for this. You do get some stickers for the Canopy, and I'm not quite sure what the other stickers are for. And you do get water slides for both the G3 and this a variation here as well, and water slides for the control panel too, if you didn't want to paint it and light it. So let's look at the FF-X7 core fighter, the 1/35th scale version as part of the UC Hardgraph series. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the works in progress. Bye.